All right, so Otter is a great app that you can get on your phone, and I'm going to show how to use it on the desktop. But essentially, what you can do is record a conversation with someone, whether it's a student, staff members, just asking questions of people, so that way we all have access. It's really important that anytime you're conversing with a student or a staff member, so that we can use it in the yearbook, you're recording it. The reason that is not to do a checks and balance on you. It's actually so that if, for instance, you're gone the next day, we have access to that recording and that conversation and can pull quotes and all that jazz. Or if you need help from a teammate, you can be like, hey, I had this conversation with a student. Please go listen to it and pull a good quote from it because I got to go work on this other thing. So it's about sharing, collaborating, and also having just a backup. So that way, if one of us needs to go back and check something, or if a student comes back and says, hey, I didn't say that, we can be like, yeah, you did. So when you're in Otter on your phone, or you're on a website, generally you're going to do this on your phone though, you're going to navigate to this year's group. So on the left side of the app or anywhere, you're going to navigate to the year for this year. You should be added to that group at that point. And then once you're in the group, that's when you want to start recording. You don't want to record on your homepage because then it's not accessible by everybody. If you're in the group though, you should be able to hit start recording and then it will record. What's really cool about it is that when you start recording and all of us can see it, it's going to go ahead and actually start recording everything you're saying and transcribing it. Now, this transcription is not 100%, so please don't just read the transcription and call it good. Listen to it. Also make sure that the microphone of your phone is nearest to the person, because if you've got a lot of noise going on around you, you definitely want to be able to get that person's information. Then once you're done, you can pause to move on to another person if you're recording a lot of different people, or you can hit stop. I think it's really important that you also inform people that you're going to record them. Just be like, hey, this is just so we can go back and listen to it, and then you can start recording. Then it's going to process it. But what's great is that you then need to name the note, because all of them are going to be named note. So in here, you're going to want to go ahead and go back into the note, and then you can click on the name, and you're the only one that can do this. Other people in your group can't do this because you're the one that recorded it. So you're going to go ahead and name it by whatever the event is or whatever the topic is and who you were recording. So if you're recording somebody and you don't know their name all the way or you don't know how to spell it, ask them. You can even ask them in the recording. Doesn't really matter. But what you're going to do is you're going to name the first and last name of the person, and then maybe it's going to be like example of Otter. But you'll put like JV girls soccer or homecoming or band, or you could put a specific spread that you're working on, any of those things, and save that name. So that way back out in the group, we can all see what it is, and we can search by those information. So like soccer or by the person's name. So that's why spelling matters and those kinds of things. So if you don't know how to spell somebody's name, or you don't know how to, do all these things before you walk away from the person, please ask them, because they'll spell it for you, or they'll even do it inside the interview for you.